Alafia, aho, ase, namaste, and blessings to all. Welcome to Shadow of Wolves. Omi tutu, ana tutu, tutu ile, egun tutu, echu tutu, tutu amo, tutu awo, ariku bao, and blessings to all of you, and blessings to Laroye, Maferefun legua che. This video has been a request, as far as many other videos. However, guys, I've been very busy, and I appreciate and love you all in moving on and continuing with our journey of life. Let's focus on a very important Orisha, an Orisha that hardly gets a chance to be spoken about. Let's do some education on Orisha Inle, Maferefun Inle, Maferefun Abbata. Now, in getting you to understand who is Orisha Inle, as I have you here on TikTok and one for YouTube, so I don't have to upload twice. I am not computer savvy. But thank goodness TikTok does give us the blessing to have 10 minutes, and YouTube, please follow me for a longer version on Orisha Inle. Okay, so let's start of who Inle is. Inle is the Orisha of health. He is the Orisha of the needy. He brings forth riches. He is a blessing. He cannot speak, and we will get into that. So some people have Yemaya crowns, and their father is Inle. I actually have two very, very good friends. One is a god sister whose crown is Yemaya, and her father is Inle. So Inle cannot speak without Yemaya. But who is Inle? Not only is Inle said to be the brother of Achosi, some people say that he is the brother of Abbata. Some say the husband of Abbata, and some say the best friend of Achosi. However, he's learned a lot of secrets from Orisha Osign with blessings. His father is Obatala, and his mother is Yembo. Yembo, some say Yemu, is the Orisha, the Yemaya of the world. There are different paths of Yemaya. Please do know that. So as I made some notes for you, let's go into the importance that not only is he the medical Orisha of healing, and he can be received before getting crowned, because we cannot be crowned Inle. Inle is a very beautiful yet big Orisha. Not only is he a warrior and a hunter as well, but we do not get crowned Inle once again because Yemaya speaks, okay, through Inle. So let's go into that, as Inle not only had relations with Oshun as well as with Yemaya. But remember, there are different paths, so please do not get confused and refer to my previous videos about Yemaya. She has many paths. Going on to Inle, let's also speak about what his name means. Now, in Yoruba faith, okay, he's known as Erinle, which is the food that gives life to earth. The food that gives life to earth. Not only is he a fisherman and a great hunter and a warrior, but he is also a defender for those who are very sick. Many children, including myself of Achosi, have to receive Inle before they go in to being crowned Achosi. Achosi does not come in, and I'm not giving out secrets. This is basic information, okay? Because I know this is basic information. Those who go in and being crowned Achosi, they have to receive Inle and Abbata. So in moving right along from that, not only is Inle represented by nature and fish, and once again, he learned a lot from Osign, but also he goes hand in hand with Achosi. Now, we said that in Yoruba faith, he's known as Erinle. Erinle. Okay, he is, how can I say, misconstrued, as people often think that because people cannot be crowned Inle, that he is not a very powerful Orisha, but he is. He works behind the scenes in helping us with our health. So normally your godparent, if it's recommended, will bless you in giving you some of the waters of Inle to hold fast to your health and your strength. In understanding amazing qualities of Inle is he is known to be not only one of the most beautiful Orishas. Some have described him as having cornrows. Many describe him as having very beautiful masculine but yet feminine qualities. As we know that these qualities were so robust and very fancy, and this is what he's known for. He's also known to be at where the river meets the ocean, but Inle is also a patron of the lakes. Now, in understanding the qualities of Inle, and not only is he very, very humble, but also, once again, he does not go directly on the head. This is what I'm remembering the notes tell you guys. People get crowned Yemaya Oro Inle. Now, his alekis are really beautiful. When we receive Abbata and Inle, we get these colors of blue, light green, like a tureen with coral. And this here is his wife. Some people say his sister. Nobody was back then, but I was raised in knowing that Abbata is his wife. Some people say his sister. But look at this alekis here. Now, as I'm continuing on, if you feel like you want to debate in what I'm teaching, make your own YouTube channel and talk about Inle. Okay, not only is this information from my elders, but it also has been carefully examined and read and so forth. I received Inle approximately 8 years ago, as I'm 8 years going into Ocha, and I received him. It was just such a beautiful ceremony. I'm not going into the secrets, but when we receive an Orisha, we should understand who that Orisha is, how to take care of that Orisha, where did that Orisha come from, and our godparent and elders need to decide if we need to receive that Orisha. Okay, so in moving right along, in explaining that he is the son of Obatala and Yembo, okay, and having relations with Yemaya and Ochun, let's talk about what happened to Inle. So Pataki goes that Inle, Yemaya saw Inle and she fell in love with him. He was just absolutely resistible to Yemaya. So she took him to the bottom of the sea, all around. As we know, a local lives in the bottom of the sea, and showed him her riches and showed him the beauty of the ocean. And Inle began to miss his family. As he is a doctor, he is the medical professional. Okay, he takes care of us. That's why he has a medical staff and so forth. But he was missing his family on land. And Yemaya noticed that Inle was getting very quiet, very like to himself. So she asked Elegua. She said, "Why is Inle so quiet? Why is he not the same?" And Elegua said, "Okay, if you give me candy and you give me sweets, I will tell you what's going on with Inle." So he spoke of Inle feeling very sad about missing his family and that he wanted to go back to land to take care of his family. Now, this is a statue. This is not the Orisha. Guys, please do not get confused with Orishas being statue. This is a representation. I have my Orisha in the sopera. In going right along with this, when Yemaya found out, she asked Inle if it was true that he wanted to leave and go back to his family. He said yes. So Yemaya, having many secrets, under and all through the seas, pulled Inle's tongue out so that he would never give away the secrets of her children. And this is why Inle cannot speak unless Yemaya speaks for him. Okay, so what else is that you guys need to know? Inle also speaks in the Oduns of 7-5 and 5-7. In Odi, Oche, Oche, Odi. Those of you who are crowned are welcome to do the research yourself. He is a beautiful and a powerful Orisha and can be received in emergency when it comes to our health, but a must for children of Achosi. Now, as this video continues to close out for TikTok, do know that he represents the medical signs, and he works very closely with Abbata and is a very, very powerful warrior. What else can we say about Inle? Not only is he humble and regal, which is a #1 quality that human beings need to have, is being humble. Why do we receive an Orisha? That comes out, #1, if we're, say, for example, going in once again to get crowns, and that Orisha is needed even in Ebo Entrada, going in to get crowned. So you don't necessarily have to be a child of Achosi to receive Inle. So in understanding that, say for example, you're going in to get crowns and your father is Asohano or your mother is Oya. Well, it may come out that you have to receive a certain Orisha in order for this Orisha to complement your crowning, or you may have to receive that later on. It all depends. We don't need to receive all these different Orishas. You have to understand, why are you going in to being crowned? Is it because you're having a very strong downtrodden in life and you feel like this is an emergency? Then that's not correct. Unless it has to do with your health, then yes, and it's recommended, then yes. But it's good to go in, just to go in with the light. Now, if you're going in thinking, okay, I'm going to be rich and I'm going to crown other people, and you're just dragging people into the Orisha faith without understanding yourself of why people need to get crowned and teaching them the importance of Lukumi and Santeria. This is the area that I have to speak in. Why? Is because this is the area of my, wouldn't say fully expertise because we're all learning, but this is my faith. So do understand that when we're going in, we must go in humble. Orisha is not for monetary gain. Yes, those of us who are crowned and who have to help others to receive Orisha or to give arimu, such as a lokun or imaguas and so forth, need to understand we're doing this to help people, but rightfully so, that person needs to be compensated fairly, not only because you're also taking their ache when you're receiving something, meaning their blessings, you're taking some of that, but also too, they did not receive the Orisha for nothing. They made sacrifice to do so. So in understanding that, remember this, please, as I've heard this way too many times through clients, through different people. These statues are just absolutely beautiful. Here is a representation of Inle. No Orisha can move forward without Elegua, but statues are not the Orisha. Orisha are received in ceremony. Guardian angels are marked in ceremony, and you should not try to get as many things as you can, because then what are you going to do with all of those Orishas? The best advice that I'm giving you is, #1, follow through and respect your elders. Be thankful and humble for those who have guided you and taken time out to teach you and given you ashe. Also, do understand that not everybody is meant for Orisha faith. Some people are meant to be Christians. Some people are meant to be Muslims. Some people are meant to be Mambos and Hugans and Bokors. And some people are meant to be Sancistas or Paleros. It all depends. Or some people are just meant to be Espirititas, and they are amazing and they work with their white table. Some people are shamans. It all depends on your road and walks of life. Please do not get into this to feel like you want to be in the top of the world, to crown this one and crown that one. That's just horrible. Please keep this faith and tradition alive. Whereas when we're going to Orisha drummings, normally the tradition was for us to wear white. Strongly so, because many of you are watching this video for the first time. Strongly so, women should have on and be fully clothed with a white skirt and white top. Other clothes are a distraction, disrespectful in my opinion, and scandalous. We need to keep the tradition alive. There's one thing to go to a party, a club, a barbecue, or a gathering. Another is to go to a drumming looking for attention or dressing out of tradition. We must wear white, but if you don't want to wear white, that is really fine with you. This is an opinion that I'm getting. However, if you're not going to wear white, please at least go decent and follow the traditional practices. Okay, in understanding that that's how the Orisha gets closer to you. Even certain dances call the Orisha. So when you see that, you see, for example, a child of a Chosi putting a bow and arrow, a child of Elegua holding a garabato, this is a garabato, by the way, and dancing, that calls the Orisha. It's not just the funky chicken or just some sort of dance that, we think looks cool or, African dance. No, it has to go with the tradition of Orisha. And it's okay not to know the dances. Many times when I'm in a drumming, I follow an elder and I say to myself, okay, this person can really, really dance. When they're calling on Yemaya, they're moving their body like the water. When they're calling Ochun, they're moving their body like the river, and so forth. Okay, you don't have to be John Travolta or the best dancer or, Chris Brown or Michael Jackson, but it's not for show. It's for love. The Orisha is respected. Back in Africa, they were born through nature, through hikaras. They were brought over through hikaras. They were respected. It's not about a show. They are not to hurt anyone. They are here to spread love. They are here to heal the sick. They are here to make those who feel unstable feel stable, and to guide your life with purity, honesty, and revolution. And once you realize that, honey, ain't nothing gonna walk in your path. Like once I love a Chosi and all Orisha, nothing steps in my path. Legua's Garabato is not just for show. There is a symbol behind everything. So stay tuned as I'm looking through your emails and I'm following each request, okay? So, in blessings to you, and you. Alafia, aho, ase, namaste. And thank you for watching Shadow of Wolves. I'm so tired. I've been working since 6 o'clock this morning. I love you all, and in blessings.